Welcome to America Trends America. I'm Barry Nussbaum, filling in for the still traveling Dr. Gina tonight. This is the show where you tell us what's trending. So, what's trending today? Big news coming out of Philly. You've heard of Brexit. I'm going to tell you about Dem-exit. Remember this speech, America?
Our job now is to see that strong Democratic platform implemented by a Democratic-controlled Senate, by a Democratic House, and a Hillary Clinton presidency. And I am going to do all that I can to make that happen.
Now that was a few days ago when everybody, including Bernie, was in love with Hillary and the Democratic Party. But now, if there wasn't enough dissension at the DNC convention, here comes yet another problem. Bernie Sanders just announced a huge change. If you remember last year, Bernie Sanders announced he was no longer an independent socialist, and he intended to run as a Democrat in all future elections. Now, after losing to Hillary and experiencing the WikiLeaks email expose of this week, Bernie now changed his mind again. Bernie has complained consistently throughout the campaign the deck was stacked against him and strongly in favor of the selection of Hillary as the Dems' nominee. After the leaked documents appeared to show the Democratic Party unfairly worked to elect Hillary Clinton and defeat Bernie Sanders, he just changed his mind and reversed course. Bernie Sanders now says he plans to return to the Senate as an independent, despite winning 13 million votes in the Democratic Party's presidential primary contest. Quote, "I was elected as an independent," he says. "I'll stay 2 more years as an independent." Speaking at the Bloomberg Politics breakfast, Mr. Sanders also said the resignation of Debbie Wasserman Schultz as chairwoman of the DNC doesn't go far enough in fixing the situation, and that more staff members did need to leave the DNC following embarrassing disclosures of thousands of internal emails. He said, "We need a DNC which has a very different direction. And honestly, I don't know many of the people there. My guess is we're going to need new leadership, a new direction, and new personnel." That's according to Bernie. I would imagine the fact that Wasserman Schultz was forced to resign, and instead of being disgraced by the party and pushed out the back door, Hillary promoted her to a huge job. She's now the co-chair of the national campaign. That doesn't sound like punishment. That sounds like a promotion for a job well done. Debbie Wasserman Schultz worked very hard to deliver the nomination to Hillary, and then Hillary rewarded her. Sanders, who considers himself officially an independent in Congress because his views lead farther left than the Democratic Party's platform, he caucuses with the Democrats, but he's a socialist. And until declaring his presidency run in 2015, he never called himself a Democrat. Since 1979, he's a socialist/communist. Now, despite pleading with his base to support Hillary, he's now gone back to where he was. He's going to go back to Vermont, back to the Senate, and he's going to be an independent. Here are my questions. Bernie pleaded with his supporters to promote Hillary, and now he's bailed out. What are his supporters going to do? Are they going to go with him? Are they going to go to Trump? Are they going to stay home? If a certain percentage go to the other side, big news for Donald Trump, great news for Trump, really bad for Hillary. Stay tuned. We have a very, very interesting poll I really want you to vote in.